Hey everybody, it's me, Remy the Comic Book Poser. I'm here today to welcome you to Enter the Poserverse. It's been a hot minute, but it's time to check out some goodies that I picked up from my buddy Ziggy over at the Nostalgia Source. So to see what I got, you'll check it out after this. So I first hooked up with Zig many moons ago as we were both some of the first wave of comic book sellers over on Whatnot, and he's been able to keep up a lot more of the hustle of selling and doing everything on a regular basis than I could. And I finally was able to dip in during spring break to one of his streams where he was running a Deal or No Deal game, and we were doing good. And I had Toby sitting with me. He was picking my numbers. We were trying to pull a win a Something is Killing the Children slab, as we tend to do. And we entered the March Madness bracket, which we pulled Texas A&M, which was bad for me because I wanted Penn State to win, and then they did. But we'll talk about the March Madness goodies when they come in. So we ended up winning a handful of pulls from the pull box in exchange for our Deal or No Deal entry, since we missed out on hitting a grand prize. We wouldn't have been so greedy. We could have walked out with one or two decent slabs, but we had our eyes on the slaughter. So let's go to the fancy cam to see what we got. So speaking of slaughter, I will always try and get a cajillion copies of the holofoil House of Slaughter #1 that I'm absolutely in love with this cover. That I think it's beautiful. And yes, I'm simple. Yes, it's shiny. Do I need more raw copies of it? No, because I've got one in a 9/8 double signed on the wall there behind me, but I'm a sucker. We've got a Skybound X. This is #1. This is kind of I've been calling it the Reader's Digest of Skybound, where you're getting like monthly anthology stuff, and this is the first appearance of Rick Grimes 2000. We've got Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters #17. Y'all know I don't speak Star Wars good. We got Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. This is the Philip Tan cover. This is this the 2020 run and not the current run that's going on now? Yeah. So that's Shang-Chi from 2020. I think I pulled the first couple of this and then stopped pulling it just because I didn't know a lot about Shang-Chi, and it was one of those things that the run didn't pull me a whole heck of a lot, but I'm a sucker for Philip Tan. This is the book that excites me, and there is a good chance I will send it to get it graded for no other reason than Invader Zim was that transition of, like, I think it came on Nickelodeon as I was hitting high school, but on that verge of when it was not fully appropriate for me to still love Nickelodeon shows. But I love the cover. I also love Oni Press books, and you should definitely check more of them out. I've got a handful on my pull list, and they've all been exceptional. Next up, we've got the second printing of Spider-Man, #800. We've got Teen Titans Academy, which I think might be the first full appearance of this dude. There's some kind of reason this is a key. I think I read the first 2 issues and then realized that I was not a big fan of the Teen Titans. We've got Onyx, #1, the Boston Comic-Con exclusive variant. We've got the Justice League of America, #2. And then our last book, Black Manta, #1, from the run that just happened like 5-6 months ago. My point of investment in this was, it was $50 to take the shot for the slab. We got like you know, 9-10 raw books. A couple of, like I said, I really like that Invader Zim. So I'll go through and, as always, I'll put the cover price value on things. But know that this was not like a guaranteed value mystery box. It was a hit or miss with the gamified element of, can you succeed at deal or no deal? Which is a risk I'm always willing to take. But still, I think, even though, right, I didn't hit the grand prize, that in some of the pulls, plus some of the extra love that Zig throws in with these boxes, really shows that, you know, he puts together something to make sure that you're happy with, right? The people that may be on the verge of, like, gambling on getting a slab and swinging and missing. But the Nostalgia Source, fantastic dudes. Great, very entertaining streams. You always get bang for your buck and then some when you pick things up from them. And, you know, I'm sad that I stopped buying some stuff for a while, but Zig is always going to be one of those people that I check out. So make sure you follow him on Instagram. Make sure you follow him on Whatnot and anywhere else you may be able to pick up some of the dope things that he's got coming his way. Because it's all, you know, good, high quality stuff that you won't regret spending some of your hard-earned money on. So what do you think? Any hits, any misses, anything that I missed about the books that I keep pointing to at the camera that's turned off? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, y'all, thanks for stopping by, and have a good one.